Alright, we're back. Today's episode, that's right, got me a pickaxe. This is, from the best I can tell, a railroad pickaxe. You're gonna love this. So a railroad pickaxe has this flat end on that end and more of a pick end on this end. It's what most people refer to as just a pickaxe. But this is kind of cool. They put these little retention nails on here because the way these heads go on, they just slide off and on. Because me being me, did I just get a pickaxe? Well, no. I got one of those too. Well, it's a form of pickaxe. This is what they would call a mandrill or a miner's pickaxe. And you can see how, you can see how these handles work. They just slide through this way. This one's getting kind of towards the end. Might put a, sorry, the aim is bad. Might put like a little nail or something in there, but that's how that works. So yeah, look at that. We'll clean them up with a little wire wheel. So there's the mandrill and the railroad. You can see how they're a little different lengths. Because, you know, variety being the spice of life and all. You can have the option. Why would I get just one? Oh, wait, there's more. That's right. That's a mattock. That's what that is. So it's like a miner's pickaxe or a mandrill on this side with a big wide blade on that side. Kind of like a grub hoe. It's a good for digging. This one though had a little damage on the handle. You can see how the handle's cracked. But when I looked at it, it's worn damage. So this has been broken for a while and used continuously. Not bad. Actually, fits the hand pretty good, to be honest with you. This has got retention nails on it too, which I understand because like the last thing you want is one of these things sliding down the handle and pinching you on the hand. This one hasn't been used in a while. It's a little rusty. So there's the, compared to the mandrill, you can see it's like a half a mandrill. See? Boop. About a half a mandrill with that mattock. Or the grub hoe on the end. Pretty cool. Is that all I got? Well, what do you think? No. Got another railroad one. Couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself. This one's probably going to go to somebody that I know so they can have a pickaxe. Or it'll be my backup pickaxe. I don't know. So I don't need to talk about that one too much. Is that all? Of course not. Dude had shovels too. And this one sparked my interest because of this. If you look right, get this in the frame, right there, that's metal reinforcement spline in the handle coming up into it, making it stronger. And then you start looking at stuff, details like it's got extra reinforced rivets on the top. It's got a little concrete on it, but that'll clean off. One little bend. Kind of look down that. Little bend there, but not bad. Handle was good. I mean, that was the main thing. Like, is that it? Well, no, of course not. Got another shovel. Look at that thing. This is a true temper. This dude's selling true temper. This was like the best shovel there. It was the first thing I grabbed when I walked in. I saw the true temper, and I was like, oh, dude, that's me for sure. Good handle. Everything's pretty tight. I mean, a little wiggle in that, but that's pretty normal for a used shovel. The whole deal with this was, let me set these back down. You may ask yourself, why in the holy hell did you buy all that garbage? Well, I'll tell you why. Once I get them all moved. Whoops. Fall. The reason I bought these, come on, just play the game thing. The reason I got these is because the guy was selling them for the bargain basement price. Let's see if I can get this thing tipped right. $5 a piece. But that's not exactly true. Because when I was done with him, I paid buy 2, get 1 free. So 20 bucks for all this. Now, some of you may not realize a handle like this, right here, to replace one of those, it's about $15. Now granted, when you replace a handle, you don't get a used handle. That's true. When you buy a new handle, you get a new handle. But these, the dude had, I'm not even joking, he had like 10 picks to pick from. Maybe 12. So I just picked I picked the gold. This is all the gold right here. He had like 10 of these kind of shovels. I mean, loose handles, cracked wood, duct tape, the whole thing. It was a commercial contractor going out of business. So I just went down there. I was like, well, I just want one of whatever you got. So I wanted this. Obviously, that was cool. This was cool. These 2 shovels. The rest of the shovels were kind of garbage. But it was like, well, if I'm getting the buy 2 get 1 free, I gotta come up with one more thing. So I just went with the second pickaxe. With the idea being, I picked the best handles I could. So worst case scenario, I'll just swap the handles out, and I mean, I don't know, whatever. And there were some pretty rough handles. There's a lot of tape involved. I mean, it's just how stuff gets done. When you crack a handle, you don't throw your handle away when you're in the middle of using it. You put tape on it, and then when it doesn't fail, you just keep using it. I mean, in the real world, you don't replace handles till they break. And that one's got a little check in it, but I think these things are good to go. I'll probably pop all these heads off, sandblast them up, maybe throw a little paint on them just because that's fun to do. These will be a little bit more of a pain in the ass to clean up, but it should clean up good. I mean, this thing's stout. That is a hell of a shovel right there. So I'm excited. Dude had tons of stuff he was trying to sell me. He actually had these shovels. I should have bought one. The handles on them were, 15 feet long, 10 foot long, designed for shoveling under driveways and stuff. But he wasn't going to do that's $5. I mean, on the big stuff, he wanted the real deal. He had a set of bolt cutters. I swear to God, the things were 3 foot long. He said, make an offer. I'm like, dude, I don't even know on what planet you even come from making an offer on a set of 3 foot long bolt cutters. You know, like, I've got 2 sets of bolt cutters I hardly ever use. But what am I going to do with 3 foot long bolt cutters? But yeah, so they're. I mean, my collection right now already includes a grub hoe, which is kind of like this thing here. My grub hoe has no point on the end and just a big heavy paddle, a little bit shorter. And I've got a mandrel kind of like this that used to be like part of what a soldier would carry. So yeah, a lot of times these miners' axes have shorter handles, so you can swing them in the pits. But I just thought it'd be cool to have like one of a variety. But yeah, I mean, that's what my shovels look like. I think this thing was I can't remember. We bought Craftsman shovels, fiberglass shovels at one point because they had lifetime warranties, and we managed to snap one handle, and they were real assholes about warrantying it, to be honest with you. And then, of course, Sears. We all know what happened to Sears. But yeah, the handles alone was worth the money. Just the 4 handles, because I actually what was it? One of my axes only had a head, no handle, and I had to go find a handle, and it was like kind of expensive. So anyways, yeah, that's the latest of my adventures. He said these are good for taking manholes up with, these ones. So, I don't know. Every once in a while you got to pry something, get into something. This one probably actually get used the most because the clay soil we have around here has very little rock. I mean, hardly any at all. So that'll get the most use. And these shovels, I'll probably use the living tar out of those because those are nice. Nice shovels. Hardly even worn. This one's got a little bit of wear down here from scraping on concrete. Other than that, yeah, it's legit. Pretty excited. Alright, well, there's a 10-minute video on pickaxes, railroad, mandrill, and mattock. Whatever. I'm so fucking ridiculous. Alright, kids. Yeah, I don't know if I never really saw any markings on these. I just thought about that. So these are I mean, he's got numbers stamped in them, but I think those are like his numbers for his own categorizing. I don't think that's like Oh wait, this one's got words on it. Can't really read it though. I'll have to explore. It's got a name brand head, that's cool. Alright, it's too long. Stay safe.